All right, how you doing? So I was following this story the last couple of days. This young lady named Beauty Katera, she's out there around the Atlanta area, was Austell, Georgia. Okay, she had 149, about 150,000 subscribers on her YouTube page by the name of Beauty Coach. Okay, I never seen the page before, but what I understand that she skated. Okay, she was skating for a few years, but she had won several talent shows, like in high school or something like that. That I guess that kind of trying to think of the word uh, thwarted her to inspire herself to make those type of videos, and she was also an influencer for the girls are more how can I say more larger size girls. Actually, she's a very I thought that she was a very pretty girl. Okay, um, you know, nothing wrong with saying that. Uh, Maybe I would think for guys, that like women of all shapes and sizes. If you probably like the more type of buxom woman, I think that's is acquired taste. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, um, so it looked like she was doing fairly well for herself. Now that being said, this woman was missing for a young lady. She was 22 years old, was missing for a few days. Her body was found. Her car was torched in a nearby city in Atlanta, somewhere like in the suburban Atlanta. Okay, that belonged to her mother, and her body was next door to the car, all burned up. Now there wasn't an arrest made. I saw on the report was supposed to be her boyfriend. So these are probably tales that, or a telltale sign that was more than likely a domestic violence incident that probably led to a fight, something of that nature. That's all the information I know about. So I don't know, maybe she died somewhere else and then he took her out there and did that, okay? Which I think that's a very heinous incident. Now we get into a time because I made a video about a few days ago about this rapper named Gunplay. All right, like 3 days, 4 days ago, about a very similar incident, but it involved like a rifle that he pointed out to her and her when she was holding her baby over a PlayStation. I guess that was too loud. Okay, allegedly. Uh, Again, but we're getting to a time here. It's becoming the end of the summer. Okay, and I'm not saying that this happens that she did something or he did something, but I know from teaching classes and giving advice about things like domestic violence, okay, and I was allegedly caught up into something like that, okay, and it didn't happen, okay, as far as me being involved, and I've done enough influencing and classes to know. Usually during the end of the summer and probably the beginning of the spring is when domestic violence goes up because people probably want to get out more. And this is women as well as men. Okay. Uh, During the spring, okay, maybe the partner probably doesn't want that. And then probably in the fall, where okay, then it's time for, I don't know, maybe that person or vice versa, or the opposite partner may want to settle down. Okay, so it's usually during the spring and the fall months. Actually, pretty soon we'll be in October, October is the domestic violence actually awareness month. Okay, where actually I think that it peaks out. Okay, and I just explained to you vaguely some of the reasons why. All right, but there's no, particularly in this day and age, no relationship so serious, so it's not that much love in the world where it's got to cause incidents like I just told you about, where a young lady is going to end up being torched, okay, get killed and end up being torched in the way in which she got killed. I would just think there, fellas, and ladies too, but fellas, let her go. You know what I'm saying? Now, maybe you could plead your case if you like and try to reason, all right? But really, in the end of the day, the person that walks away will probably be the person that wins, okay? Walks away with a soft answer, because the soft answers turneth away wrath, as they say in Proverbs, all right? To where it keeps you out of jail, okay, and out of trouble. So now look at the guy. He's going to arrest and probably going to end up going to jail for the rest of his life. All right. More than likely. If he does